Triller Fight Club and Fighters Rep 11. Two things I wanted to talk about in this video. Knuckleheads, I'm sorry. I know it's been a while since you've seen my face, but Fighters Rep 10 happened. You know how hectic and how crazy my life gets when I'm putting these fights together. But I want to thank all of you guys that joined the channel. I want to thank all the subscribers as well. Man, Fighters Rep 10 was a massive, massive success. And listen, we're taking this momentum and we're going right in to Fighters Rep 11. November 5th, you'll be able to purchase your tickets and live stream again at FightersRep.com or join this channel right here to be able to watch it live. It's just $9.99 a month. But listen, I wanted to talk, before we get into Fighters Rep 11, I wanted to talk a little bit about this Triller Fight Club card because this thing is looking like it's really starting to annoy fight fans a little bit. Now, I don't want to totally go in on it because I love to see the sort of forefathers, right, the legends of the fight game get paid. And, you know, we've got Evander Holyfield on here versus Vitor Belfort. An interesting last-minute change there from Oscar De La Hoya. Tito Ortiz versus Anderson Silva, definitely a guy I'm very fond of, considering that his son, Khalil Silva, fought for us in the last Fighters Rep event, went viral with a knockout, and looks like he'll be coming back in November for Fighters Rep 11. We've also got David Haye with some sort of bad blood fight versus this, you know, big money guy, Joe Fournier. This is obviously a money grab. I don't think the Fournier guy has a shot, but anyway. And then it looks like the only real fight on the card is Andy Vences versus Jono Carroll. I don't know a lot about those guys, but I know Carroll's an actual boxer. And, you know, that's typically my problem with these gimmicky celebrity fights, in my opinion, is that they don't showcase enough young talent. You know, my opinion, my methodology, if I were in these promoters' situation, would be to use the shine being brought in by the old heads and the big names and the legends and cast some of it down into the undercard so you can build future fans. But, you know, that's really just not the modus operandi of a lot of these gimmicky, YouTubey, celebrity sort of promotions. What we did see with the Jake Paul fight versus Tyron Woodley, which I predicted, I think, to a T, by the way. But what we did see there was, you know, you did have some talent on the undercard, right? You had Amanda Serrano in there. You had Tommy Fury, but he was fighting an MMA guy. So, you know, they're still not getting it right. Boxing, I think, is still in the ICU, not doing well. And, you know, again, I don't know if this Triller card helps, but at least we get to see, you know, some of these old heads make some money. It's something to do on a Saturday or Sunday, whenever the heck they're going to be doing it in September. Who knows? They do fights on Sundays now. And, you know, I just kind of want to know what you guys think, your opinion as to these cards, especially this upcoming Triller card, because it looks like, I mean, this is really, even though people are tuning in to an extent, this is really rubbing people the wrong way. If you look at the comments and stuff online and what people are saying in forums, it's actually pretty funny. Let me read one of these comments that I saw online to you guys. This one kind of had me rolling. A guy said, they will all test positive for Ensure and Milk of Magnesia on a this was on an article for the Triller fight. So, you know, kind of poking fun at how old a lot of these fighters are. Again, you know, for me, it's very important as a promoter, young guys get to shine. Of course, you still have to cherish the old heads, but you got to give young guys some shine. Not really happening here. That being said, you know, I kind of want to shift gears to Fighters Rep 11, where nothing but young guys are getting to shine, right? Even in Fighters Rep 10, you know, the only sort of older fighter we had was Eddie Jackson in his 40s, but as you saw, a fantastic 50-50 fight that ended with a draw against Conor Bracken. Just absolute entertainment. The Fighters Rep Unified Rules kickboxing rule set, guys. No clinching. No kicks below the knees or knee stomps like you saw with Khalil Roundtree over the weekend. None of that goofy stuff. No getting to the ground. None of that. You guys got to stand and they got to fight it out. And so even the guy who was allegedly old and Eddie Jackson looked like a freaking 20-year-old in there, went to war with Conor Bracken. If you haven't seen that fight, they're for free now. That's what we do. We do charge for the live stream, but then a few days or a week later, we release the fights for free for all of you guys to enjoy. So Fighters Rep 11, you better believe it, even though Eddie Jackson retired, and, we wish him the best, and, he may come back at some point. Conor Bracken is back, baby. And that one's confirmed that he's going to be taking on Tyler Smith from Classic Fight Team. I mean, a legendary fight team. Tyler Wombles is the head there, training guys like TJ Dillashaw. Today on the Instagram, you saw him training Andre Touchy-Feely. And so just a very high-level gym. I'm very excited about Smith versus Bracken. Two guys that I believe, no doubt, are going to bring the smoke. We've got 12 fights locked and loaded from some of the best fight teams in the world. They're all located here in California. It's kind of just the way it is. The best fighters from all over the world. A lot of them come here to train, and that is the talent pool that I'm working with here at Fighters Rep. And I can assure you that with myself at the helm, these fights are as 50-50 as you get. And there's a lot of drama, and there's a lot of action. And if you go back and watch the fights at Fighters Rep 10, which are free to view, again, right here on the channel, you'll see what we're talking about. So Fighters Rep 11, November 5th, Seal Beach, California. Tickets are already on sale at FightersRep.com. Again, you can watch the live stream by clicking Get Live Stream Access at FightersRep.com or just joining the YouTube channel. Ultimately, this is where you get to watch the live stream for just $9.99 a month. But if you're in the area, man, I'm telling you, don't miss it. Come out, watch the show. It's going to be absolutely incredible. We've already, again, like I said, already got 12 fights locked in. You're going to get your money's worth and then some, watching the best strikers on the planet throw down 50-50 fights, 100% respect for the sport, 100% integrity. None of this A-side versus B-side, building guys on other guys' kind of manufactured records and stuff. We don't got guys that are undefeated left and right like in boxing. This is a lot more evenly matched, sort of like what you see in the UFC, which, people could say what they want about Dana White, but at least he's making fair fights for the most part. So that's kind of all I wanted to say, man. I wanted to see what you guys thought of this upcoming Triller card. What do you think of these cards that seem to be featuring these old heads but not showcasing any upcoming, hard-working, constantly sacrificing young talent? I mean, I say it till I'm blue in the face. We got to show these young warriors the respect that they deserve, and that's what we're doing here at Fighters Rep 11. Let me know if you're excited about Fighters Rep 11. And when you're done doing that and leaving me a comment below, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to join the channel, because I can't do this without your help. By joining the channel, $9.99 a month, you help me build. Also, get your Fighters Rep gear. If you want to help it another way, get your Fighters Rep gear in the link below. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. This should be a fun one.